Really bugging me. Right, formation flying. That's enough for now. Let's get back to inventing aircraft. So much stuff. Let's get the Navy. How far behind? Okay, that's a big penalty if I go for that now. Red Fusion, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're going to work on... Oh, we've got some bonuses for this. Although we're not at war just yet, so I don't think that matters for the moment. I mean, these hidden down at the bottom of the tree are so easy to overlook, but they are really useful things. What am I going to build? I'm going to build escorts, mainly, to start with. We have a bonus for that. No, I think, actually, isn't that some naval doctrine which improves this? No, there is not in there. Not gives the benefit anyway. Okay, well, we don't need to push ahead with that. There'll be some national focuses, I'm sure. Let's get these done anyway. We want factories churning out aircraft from as early a point as possible. Hey there, Daryl. How's it going? And thanks for the follow too. Let's see where we're up to. Representative criticizes the president. Oh dear. Heaven forbid that should happen. Senator from North Carolina offers support. Ah, no, this is a good one. Well, all these events are good, actually. Senators from North Carolina have approached the government offering their support for the president in return for an informal guarantee that North Carolina would be the site of a new munitions plant for the army. Ah, okay. So basically, they make a lot of good points. Yes, we're going to do that, and then up to 10 senators and 50 representatives will support the government in whatever votes we require. So if I do that, hit pause, I just have to go and build... I think it tells me in here, yeah, build new munitions plant in North Carolina, which I think it just means a military factory. I might be wrong on this, but I think it just means build a military factory there. North Carolina is here. So we whack that down there, and we just put that to the top of the list, and the factories will build that first. Let's see if we get that right. Hey, Finn Sandy, how's it going? You like Hearts of Iron? It's a good game. I thought this would be a good time to start the USA playthrough, being as it's 79 years to the day since Pearl Harbor. It's not corruption if they make a good point. Very well said. Yeah, we'll build a factory there. I mean, like we wanted factories anyway. Also, I can put another advisor in here. What shall we go for? There is a lot. We're starting to get some command points built up, so we can modify some basic divisions, which are good. We should probably go with these. We don't want communists. We don't want... Why do we not want that? Excuse me. Consumer goods factories, minus 5%. That would give me 5 extra civilian factories at the moment. Ah, that might be good. Military factory and dockyard construction speed. Trade deal I'm not bothered about. Compassionate gentleman. Improve relations. Why do we want to worry about what other people think of us? Daily democracy support? Well, I hope we're not heading towards a communist state. I think at the moment, this guy, I think we'll go with that because we are building both, or we will be building both of those. That'll come in useful. Speaking of which, we have 3 dockyards. Nice, right. We can... Let's go and design ourselves some naval escorts. So, build ships. We want... Oh, God, convoys. We're going to need lots of convoys by the time... Oh, are we, though? Yeah, we will need lots of convoys. We'll set those off. Let's get... We've got 100 escorts at the moment. I'm wondering if I can wait until I get the 1940 models. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea. USA's always not worried about what people thought of them. That's the way to be, surely. I could modify the submarine and get some mine laying on. I like mine subs. They're really good for taking control of areas. Or I can go for the 36S. Well, let's go for the submarine then. Let's build some subs. Let's create a variant. And I want these, because they have the extra range, you can make really cheap mine-laying subs with a very basic one. Obviously, you don't want the mine-laying subs to get into combat. But these have better range. So this is going to be probably our entire war mine-laying sub. So if I'm going to duplicate that. Does that give me the name of it or not? We'll just call them mine subs. Actually, we'll call them mine subs 36. What? Oh, you can name them after things? Okay, well, don't worry about that. I didn't realize you could actually do that. I thought that was the this symbol. That's what I wanted. But we better give them some stuff, though. We will give them some torpedo tubes in case they get into a fight. That's not the intentional. But give them that. They want to be really reasonably cheap and save that. We could double up on the mines, but sometimes they get caught out, which is not good. So let's do that, and let's whack 10 of those in. I am short on steel again. And we're going to put these in... I'll put them in Houston. And then we can find where they're going and we can assign them. Still petitioning Paradox to allow flight decks on subs. The Japanese have them, I think, and the French, maybe. They have a fighter... Is that the word? No. It's not a fighter-launched sub. That would be an impressive aircraft. It's a sub-launched fighter. Or recon. I can't remember. But yeah, there's one you can do. You can equip it on one of them. It's only much good for spotting, I think, but... is that us done? We've still got more free dockyards. In that case, then, we can also build... Shall I set an aircraft carrier up? Oh, I know what we're going to need. We're going to need loads of... We're going to need loads of light cruisers, aren't we? We'll need loads of light cruisers. Right, let's modify that. And we're going to call this... Yeah, that's fine. No, I'll do that so I know. I like my crabs on these things. So we actually want... I think we want medium fire and light guns, don't we? Or light cruiser battery too. We do want AA. Oh, we've got... Can we put sonar? We can put sonar in that one. Can we? And can we put radar in that one? Or we can put sonar in that one. Oh, I'll put fire control in then. How much is this costing so far, does it say? 8. Oh, that's fine. That's high-level cruiser armor for this stage of the game. Yeah, sonar. Oh, well, we haven't got radar. That's why we need to get radar on, and then we want more light cruiser batteries. Is it worth putting those on? I mean, these are going to be our screening ships, so we'll put torpedoes on there. Oh, yes, we better have some depth charges. In fact, can they go on? No, they can't. That's an odd sort of a mix, but I think we're going to go with that. We've got guns. We've got a bit of everything for screen ships there. Yeah, the French and Japanese did have submarine carriers. I'd never heard of them until I started playing this game, and then people in chat told me about them. And I thought, surely not. But, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what that would look like. I'll have to look up some pictures at some point. So we're going to call these... light screen cruisers. I probably haven't got them designed as well as they could be. Rename. Should I have duplicated that? Has it actually saved that? Light screen cruisers. I think that's okay. Let's build those then. We're going to need a lot of these. Particularly out here in the Pacific, so let's put them up there. Kimber Custom, thank you for the follow. We'll sort the big fleets out shortly. Yes, we got the extra research slot. The Manhattan Project, I think, might be a bit early to be looking at nukes in 36. really. Can we get a 6th research slot as the USA? We can't go down that because I've cut that branch off. I know we're on to 5. I can't remember if 6 are available from this. Do I see anything? Do we see a beaker anywhere, chat? I don't see one. Oh, it's under WPA. Ah, thanks. It's right there. It's right at the top. I was expecting it to be down here sometime. Cheers. Right, okay. Let's start down there. And also, let's get the rest of our... I kind of want to do this. This is not as urgent, though, is it? It really isn't. Let's do the Navy. That really is. Too much of a penalty for that. The heavy hulls. What do I need? We're actually with a good starting position here. It's not too bad. 1940 cruisers will be good screen cruisers when we get them. Don't think I tend to make any battleships. Let's set these off, and then these are just good things just to get done anyway. That is done. We're still short on what? Steel. Well, we're kind of working on the steel situation. Is that factory not being built? Oh, it's in progress. It'll be done. It will if I unpause the game. So we've got escorts. No, I didn't start building the escorts, did I? I'm going to wait till 1940. We've got some new divisions. Oh, that's right. I started building a new army. We should probably go and look at that. In fact... Oh, hit pause. We've got the mortar built. Let's catch up with... Okay, we're on track now, I think, for what we actually need. Infantry-wise... Well, hospitals are useful. We're going to have to start going down tanks. Just making sure we've got everything we want in place. Oh, hang on. We're in 37, so let's take a look at industry. Yeah. Let's get these going. That's going to be urgent. Let's take a look at our infantry divisions. So I'm going to edit the basic one. Normally you'd duplicate this. Certainly if you were at war, you would duplicate this rather than changing this, and then it would instantly reassign troops across every one of your divisions, even the fighting ones. That could be catastrophic. So we're going to have a basic infantry. Can we add new... Oh, we do have more support. Recon, I don't think is that necessary. But if we just make this a 40 width infantry. 40 width infantry. And then apply artillery in there. The other way is to have more artillery. We're going superior firepower on this, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to do it the other way then. Let's change that to artillery. And one of those. We're too wide. We want to be 20. And then just remove that. That looks so untidy. Anyone with OCD would look at that and think, what an awkward mess. I'm going to go with it though. So that's going to be our base infantry division until we get other slots unlocked here. 20 width, 2 artillery, 7 infantry. I'm going to go with that template for this one. I used just an all infantry one before in the last playthrough I did. Last 2 playthroughs I did. As I think it's possibly more effective, but it depends on the doctrine we're using. So let's save that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So we're going to need to build more artillery. Wait, hang on. What's in the National Guard division? Okay. I don't really need... I don't feel like I need that. That probably... Oh, God, hang on. That probably means then that this lot here...
Yes, sir.
Let's change the template on all of those just to infantry. We're going to need a lot of artillery and support equipment. So they're going to be under strength for a bit, but that's fine. We've got units to deploy. Why can we not deploy them? They should instantly deploy in California, surely. Hang on, if I do... Ah, they go. Yeah, they do. They go. So we're just going to recruit a few soldiers. We're going to build some stuff. Unassigned divisions. I will create an army here. Nice. We've got the Curtis P-40 Warhawk. Okay. Let's get a carrier version of that. Or a carrier fighter. Artillery allows infantry to attack better. Be more manpower efficient. You can be fine without it, but be prepared for casualties in that case. Well, it depends how you play, because depends on your tactics. I have actually found that a pure infantry division, but with support artillery, support companies, has worked really well for me. Because I'll often use the infantry just as say along the border here. Say we'd had, that was the front line. I'd use infantry and set them just defensive orders. And then I'd bring my armoured units up. And I'd order them to punch through in various places. And as they expand the front, the infantry on the defensive line just expands forward to match the new front. And then it just defends against counterattacks. So I tend to use the infantry not so much for attacking in that case. And that works perfectly. And they're very defensive and cheap to build. And we go for big cut-offs with the armoured thrusts. I really like playing like that. But you're right, if you're going to use the infantry as the infantry armies to generally advance with, having those extra artillery in there makes a bit of difference. It does help. But then if you wait till the enemy are weakened enough and you've cut them off and things, actually, it's not too bad just attacking with all infantry armies, I've found. So we'll need 2 more units in there. Let's put a commander in. I don't really know what I'm going to use for this. Patton? Oh no, he's going to be my armour commander. We've got an engineer there. Mark Clark, he's an infantry guy. Let's put him in there. Let's see how the USA do in this. We need to actually start thinking about... Oh, we need to start thinking about this. That is a point. I can also recruit. I don't have a lot of manpower at the moment. I can recruit Filipino troops, I think. Yeah, let's see what's their... Do they have a nice basic division? I mean, I can modify it. I've got experience points to modify it, but if they've got one that's already set up... They don't look a whole lot different to me. This is the AI creating these. It looks like they've got several bad templates there. They're just getting worse. 9876. So they're reducing the amount of infantry in there. Okay. So we'll actually, how much manpower do they have? Let's see. We can see this is quite useful if we go into this. 171,000. That's not as much as I expected. I was expecting them to have like 200,000, and I was going to just create a big army using their troops, and then station it in the Philippines to defend. Maybe that is not. Maybe they'll have to be good old USA born and bred. In which case, I could recruit some from over there and split them up. Shall I nick... Yeah, go on, let's do that. Let's nick some of their troops. Kind of. And we'll have a mix of both. Let's go into this. Let's... Which was their better one? Like a 7-2? If I just make this as a defensive army for the Philippines, they don't need the artillery in there. So let's go for 9. Oh, I've modified my basic one, haven't I? That's fine then. Let's duplicate that. And call... Well, we don't need to call it anything, do we? It's just Filipino infantry. Let's put some more infantry in there. Is that going to cost me 60? Why is that? Have they changed how this works? Oh, I need to click copy, not duplicate. Okay. Click copy. That's how it does it. I thought that didn't look right. Then we edit it here, and we put one of those in. Do we need to add anything else? It's just for the defense, so we can put support artillery in for defense. Save that, and we have Filipino infantry, and it's each one's what manpower does it say? Manpower 10,000. We can get 12 of those. So I'm going to just instantly nick all the Filipino manpower. That's half an army there. Excellent. And we're going to build them in Manila. There's a lot of stuff happening in Manila, actually. Let's build them in Dagupan. So we'll be short of resources, but they have the manpower assigned, so that's good. And then now if we go and look at this, manage subjects, Philippines, their manpower. Yeah, that's just chopped 100,000 manpower off them. That's okay, though, because I think we'll put it to better use than they will. And now I need 12 infantry divisions to go and match that, which we shall create in... We should have some going on anyway. So let's add that on there. No, not like that. Like that. Oh, how many have we got there? We've got 2. Okay, so this needs to be 10. Am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. Oh, I don't need those. Hang on. No. This is going to be cheap infantry. Right, let's edit that. Oh, might be cheaper to edit this one, in fact. Yeah, let's take those out. Take 2 of those. Costs 10 points. National Guard infantry. That actually works quite well. We shall do that one. Let's put a different symbol in so I don't mess this up. Garrison symbol. Combat with 20. That's what we need. And we are going to train... Oh, God. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, so 7. Actually, I should just do 12 of these, shouldn't I? And do them for that particular purpose. And then I know what they're for. Put them here. Right, so... We've made some big requests on our nation. For a country that's determined to stay neutral, we seem to be making an awful lot of soldiers and tanks and planes. Actually, no tanks yet. That is something to definitely get to work with. So what was that arm? Oh, that was that guy over there. Okay. We don't quite know what they're used for, but we shall find a job for them. What we're missing? Rubber, steel. We'll get to work on that. Excellent. We've got the heavy fighters, which we use for the extra range over the Pacific. And same reason why we want tactical bombers. And I am going to start investing in a strategic air force as well. Quite fancy the idea of having a big air force in this. Let's go. How's the Navy doing? We've got down here. What are these guys? Oh, this is going to be my big dangerous battle fleets and stuff. Once we work out how that's going to fit together. So we've got this. We're going to go for the next research instantly. That'll be nice. That will be nice. 6 research slots on the go. What have we got over here? We've got... Did I build this? Oh, these must be... Oh, these will be a load of ships that we've just created, haven't they? Right, so get... I do... How do I do this? How do I select them all? Is it shift? Yeah, that's all destroyers, right? Put those in the escorts. What do we have left there? We have 2 big cruisers, which are going to go in that one, I think. And a submarine, which we'll send over to the submarine one. Actually, let's change the symbol for these. Because that does not look right at all. We want... Nope, we don't. We want that. And we'll change it to submarines and red. We'll probably change... it's fine. We'll figure that out as we go. Let's have a new advisor. So I wasn't sure about these other ones just yet. And I don't feel like... Actually, that wasn't available earlier. 15% political power is never going to go amiss, is it? Let's have that guy in as well. Not speed the game up. Available planes and reserves, resources, decisions available. Small lobbying effort. So we lose a bit of political power, but we get senators to support the government after that. Be careful what these other things are that we click on. Some of them are not that clever. Right, let's see. Let's see what ticks off next. Submarines don't look to be training. Senator retires. That means that the opposition get a new senator, I think. Every time. I think it works like that. When one retires, the replacement is is against you. House hearings into presidential misconduct. I'm sure there isn't any. It's just a witch hunt. Fake news. Fake news. What could I possibly have done? Okay, let's upgrade all of those to... We could upgrade them to mine subs, actually, because these are going to be early and terrible, pretty much terrible submarines. So let's kick off our mine sub production. And okay, and that, if we're going to do that, then I better come up with a design. I don't know why it never does them all. It always does all except one. I better come up with a design to replace that with some proper combat submarines, in which case we'll need 1940s ones. I wonder if Mexico might kick off and cause a problem. You never know. You never know what's going on south of the border. Maybe we should build a wall just in case. I heard that's a good idea. It's a popular idea, is that? Right, okay, so what have we got here? We've got... As part of my Pacific defence, France and Britain announce alliance. They're preparing for the worst. We'll sell them some guns. Hawaiian division. Oh, okay. Can I select all of these? Hey, nice. We've got the next tactical bomber. And the... Excellent, we've got that as well. Cool. We've got naval versions of all these. Oh, I better make sure I'm building naval fighters then. I better assign some things. So we're in 37. Too early for any of that. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, we can get the industry increased. Let's work on that one as well. And another technology slot that I'd forgotten about. Go for that one. I'm sure all the elections will go in my favour in this game. I'm sure if not, we'll just pay for a recount. It's the way it works. I've seen it in action. Right, we can change that to the latest carrier fighter, which is the F3F. That looks like a biplane to me. That picture. I must be misreading that. I don't know if the F3F was. We'll take a look at this a minute. Oh, it doesn't show you the pictures here. Oh, that's a shame. In 36. I mean, Britain was still making biplane fighters in 36. What is it? The Gloucester Gladiator? But, I don't know, actually. I don't know. Maybe you guys in chat will. So, naval bases out here. Obviously, we're going to reinforce the Philippines. We're building an army out there. Where else is going to be important? Let's take a look at my factories. They're building aircraft. So those are fine. They're going to be upgraded. We're kind of short on stuff at the moment. We need more military factories. We can probably chop it off support equipment and that, and they will catch up. Take that off. Alright, I do have military factories that are going to be coming online soon. Let's start making more planes. We're going to need the heavy fighter. P-38 Lightning. I think it was used in the Pacific quite a lot, actually. So that's fine. We're going to need more of them than we're going to need carrier aircraft, so I'll put the priority up. And the tactical bomber. Again, building these for the range. Not that I'm a particular fan of them for other purposes, but they're quite good for controlling sea zones. Your naval bombers often don't have the range out here to fully control areas, and that's where I use the tactical bombers. Can't claim to be a World War II weapons expert after not knowing the subcarrier is a real thing. This game, it's taught me so much. What else has it taught me? I'll tell you. I mean, some of these countries and regions I had never heard of and didn't fully appreciate where they were until I started playing this. And although a lot of the names on maps have changed since these days, particularly around here, it's been like I have learned so much about geography. I didn't fully appreciate that Czechoslovakia was here, and this I find I'm embarrassed to admit. I thought it was further south than it was, but it wasn't until I started playing this that I thought, is that where Prague is? Which was weird because we were just about to book a holiday to go there. This was this time last year actually. We went to Prague for the Christmas market. Wow, those days feel like a long time ago. This isn't looking good in the Spanish Civil War for the Republicans. It looks like the communists are winning that. Have you been to Prague, Tom? It was a beautiful city. I really liked it there. I can't believe it was a year ago already. It's gone so fast.